Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready. Cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready. Cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Pizza, so you think you're a wise guy? How come you backed out when you could've came here with 5 guys? Speaking of 5 guys, since you're on your way, bring me a burger and don't forget about my fries. And boy, oh boy, 5 guys get you excited. And boy, oh boy, 5 guys, you'll be delighted. You have chicken skin yet? You homeless punk fairy, you're probably into bears, fat, bloated, and hairy. Tony Pizza is the tranny, that blue stand-up guy. Sacchio admitted, you know it's him who did it. And Pizza is the dude that your love vendors were planted by. Yizzo! Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready. Cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready. Cause oh no, pizza's gonna There's pineapple on this pizza, cause he's a fucking fruit. Shacked up with Hector, taking it in his poop chute. He is scum, a crumb, a useless fucking bum. Any neighborhood he moves to instantly becomes a slum. Drinking rum and coke, cause your favorite things are coke and rum. Talk about FBS all day, till your face is numb. No teeth in your mouth, you probably couldn't chew a plum. Can barely read or write, cause this motherfucker is dumb. Keep fucking with people and one day you will succumb. In Greenwich Village screaming, Charlie, they took my thumb. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready. Cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready. Cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me.
Hey yo, my man, are you a made guy? You're always in hiding, are you afraid I will find out where you live? Go and grab a shiv and stab you in your motherfucking eye.
Tough guy.
You are lazy, you're crazy, and never cease to amaze me. Crying about your hard knock life like your name is Jay-Z. I remember back in the day when you used to praise me. Now you talk shit on the daily like you think you can phase me.
Uh-oh, Tony Pizza's gonna erase me.
Somebody call JC, somebody call JC, cause I need the Bloods and Crips to strap up and come save me.
Tell the truth, little bitch, you would never fucking face me.
You're a phony, a fraud, a fugazi, and I'm FBS, no one can ever replace me.
Yizzo! Fat Bald-Sicilian, and I'm out. Stay bumming fuckface, I hope you die, clown. Peace, 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 peace. Yes!
Yizzo. Well, Bobby, it's just me and you. If you're even still here. 36 people, 1 person in the chat. That's interesting. Well, we'll see what happens. You know, maybe I'll stay on, maybe I won't. We'll probably get some more people, though. Don't ask me why I came back on. I just, I was, me and Shanna watched a movie called Last Stop in Yuma County. Have you guys seen this? Somebody, wow, look at that. Look at the comments popping up on the screen. Holy shit. Oh, Donald Bishop's up in here. All right, now we can start the show. What's up, Donald? Ma D. Look at how the comments are popping up on the screen. Ain't that some shit? Charlie Jones. Why, thank you, Charlie. What the fuck? Anyway, we were watching that movie, which turned out to be a pretty good movie, I think. And I was getting all types of messages on WhatsApp and everything about Tony's, I guess, last show. So I don't know. I mean, we could just talk and chill, whatever, or we can play some of that. I haven't heard not 2 seconds of it, but it's up to you guys. Apparently, he was losing his shit. I know that's shocking. That's not a Tony Pizza-like thing, but what is this? Bobby B in the house smokes cigarettes. Okay. All right. Anyway, you guys tell me. We got 54 people now. We're moving on up. Otherwise, we'll just talk about whatever. Let me see what this is titled. This is titled Fat Bald Sicilian. What is this? Fat Bald Sicilian, you're a coward to face me. Ill say this. ILL. Ill say this. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys say? Should we try it or what? He was calling people blowjobs like he just learned about swearing. Yeah. He's not good with words. Let me see. I don't know. It's very strange. Nick, I heard his channels disappeared. I don't know if he left. If he left permanently, if he left for a while. I don't know what's going on there. Start from the beginning. Okay. Frankie the Fister is a complete moron. He was on defending Pizza's nonsense. He also unknowingly admitted that no one broke Pizza's window. Nice. All right. Well, I probably Charlie Jones. I want to hear the Frankie the Fister conversation. Frankie was on the phone for most of the show. That's what I heard. So if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to fast forward to that shit. How do I know when he's on the phone? Let's see. Okay, he's obviously on the phone there. Hold on.
Make life a little easier for myself.
No, you?
You know what I mean?
Tony Pizza wants to make life easier for himself. Is that even fucking possible?
All these tough guys that are coming after me. I figure, I can all meet them all at once.
I saw that. Hey now. Let's have some fun.
I mean, I'm such a fucking easy target, right? How can you say no to that?
Of course not, Robert.
I mean, why not? Don't bring the $380. How about it? Huh? All four of you tough guys that run your mouths, harass people, and bring my $380 for this window. You don't bring the $380. Oh boy.
What's he saying? His enemies are supposed to come meet him and bring $380? I don't know. I don't feel like listening to all that. I just want to hear the Frankie the Fister part.
I'm going to show you how I used to collect money out of people.
Charlie.
That's the hottest part of the day. What's he doing?
He's gonna show us how he used to collect money from people. So I guess that means he's gonna go sit on a corner and beg for it. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is that noise?
What I do it? Fuck. Did I lose it?
Oh, he's high as a kite. You see look at his eyes. I might not, guys, I might not. I don't hear anything. I don't know if you guys do. I might not be able to do a show Thursday because I have some stuff I have to do. And I don't think I'll be able to, but that's another reason I'm on tonight. Does anybody hear anything? I don't hear anything.
I'm on live again.
Now I do.
Oh, all right, go ahead. No, I got you on the other phone. I got you on speaker. Oh, okay. I made an offer. I told I'm telling fat bald jerk off, the coward, the scumbag that's afraid to leave Wrightsville, Pennsylvania to meet me. I said, bring Vinny Adams, FGF, and Thomas B. Gay Lochner, Joey Dimes. Meet me anywhere.
He wants to get beat up by 4 different people?
Outside of their neighborhoods in New Jersey. Carney's Point, Camden, wherever. Down at the shore, wherever. Yeah. I said, all 4 years. Save me gas money and aggravation to go hunting these cocksuckers down.
They ain't worth it. I'm just telling you, they ain't worth it. Karma on them will be 1,000 times worse than anything you'll do.
Karma. Yeah, we're the good guys, fuckface. Remember, Frankie?
And you're just hemming yourself up. I mean, you got to do what you know what I mean. You got to.
What do you mean, 4-on-1? 4-on-1?
I understand what you're saying, but you want to know something?
I want to show them who the fuck I am.
I understand that, but you want to know something? In the long run, what's it going to do? Here. The one guy's already on the way out. I'm telling you, you could clearly see it. The other ones, they're insignificant. You're wasting. You know what I mean? You're wasting your time with it. These guys are nothing.
Who's on the way out? I hope he's not talking about me.
They're nothing. They'll never. First off, they'll never do it. They'll never go there. I mean, if they wanted an OK Corral, they know how they could do that. They're never going to do that. You know what I mean? You're going to be standing there, and that's it. They're never going to take you.
Hey, now, I have a better chance of surviving in Camden than Pizza does.
They would have took you up on it a long time ago. They're not going to do it. They're just a waste. You know what I mean?
It's already proven the fact that the only reason why they want.
Oh, my heart failure, Frankie? Yeah. Does Frankie pay attention? Does he watch like this? Does he know anything about me? Does he know that I'm, he thinks you aren't, well, Donald Bishop? Does he know that I skateboard for usually hours a day and I'm extremely active physically and I'm probably in better health now, as crazy as this sounds, than I've ever been? Does he know that? I just got my blood work yesterday, Frankie the Fister. Everything's looking good. It's looking beautiful. Thinks you aren't well. All right, well, I'm sure you are, though, Frankie.
I want to know my location so they can bother all my neighbors, all my friends.
That's all it is. It's like school children. That's what I tried to say. Men don't act like this.
No.
You grew up around men. I grew up around men. You can clearly see these.
He says, who has no breath? Me? The fuck?
The young people don't understand because they weren't around real guys, real men. They grew up with their real men are cartoons and shit that's on these computers and stuff like.
Who did? Frankie did?
Like that. They don't know. If they wanted, they could have taken care of this a long time ago. They don't want to. They don't want to. This is a game for them. This is like Pac-Man 2.0. They play this game constantly. Oh, we're going to find out who you are. Now I see Joey big time. Put a thing. He's going to find out who I am. And then listen, let me tell you something. The only thing I regret is I wrote that he's a figlia di puttana. I don't know his mother, and I'm sure his mother's a wonderful lady.
No, she's not. No, she's not. She's a fucking degenerate.
I don't know her, but I'm just saying. He's every other fucking thing other than a figura di puttana. Why they are so...
What is this guy? What is he supposed to be? What the fuck is he supposed to be? Oh my God. I've only heard like a couple of minutes of this guy, and already I can see he's a complete and total jerk off. Oh my God.
Focused on you and me. I gotta be gay because you're my friend and I try to help you out.
Right.
You know, in one breath they say, get a job, you fucking bum. But in the next breath, they will not allow you to do it. So this is why I say this is their game. You're their yo-yo.
Yep. Well, there you go. That's all I needed to hear. Frankie the Fister, you are a fucking moron. You're the exact type of cult member idiot that I talk about all the time. Now, somebody already told me when they sent me this that this guy believes that Tony's in the mob and believes that Tony, can't get a job because of us and all this stuff. So this is the type of douchebag this is. So this is why I like when guys like him bash me. Frankie the Fister can't tell a real mob guy from a fake one, can't tell a con man from a genuine person, doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground, basically. Okay. And yet he's sitting there acting like he's some street guy with the Italian and all that horse shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure you are. Sure you are. Yeah, another one. You voted for Trump, didn't you, Frankie? You ain't got to answer. I know you did. Let me guess. You think China's going to eat the tariffs? You might as well. You think Tony Pizza can't get a job because of us?
You understand what I'm trying to say? They put you down, they lift you up. They put you down, they lift you up. They don't want to help you. They don't want you to get a job. If you get a job, they're fucked. If you go off this thing, they're fucked. That's all. They got nothing. Who are they going to talk about? The boogeyman?
Hey, Angel Gotti.
Well, no, listen. Nobody gives a fuck about Angel Gotti. The Angel Gotti is the side dish to you. As long as they got you and they can play this game up.
Joseph, he does. What is he from, Pittsburgh or Chicago? That accent. Chicago probably, right? Because Pittsburgh kind of talks like that too. Yeah, Johnny Fratto, he does sound like him. Frankie's been recording or been reading Goodfellas Dialect for Dummies. Yeah. Chicago, okay, yeah, that sounds about right.
Down, up, down. Tell us where you're at. Then they send the cops. They don't send guys. They send the cops. They don't send themselves. They send cops.
When has that happened ever, Frankie the Fister? When has that ever happened that somebody said they were coming to get Tony Pizza and they sent the cops instead? When did anything like that ever happen?
Somebody broke my window.
No. I understand what you're saying, but that's a rogue fucking. That could have been a fucking 15-year-old kid. Anyway, if that's called breaking a window, this is what I'm trying to say.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they can't even do that right.
Oh, man, that's breaking a fucking window? I could have done that with my Red Ryder BB gun when I was fucking 7. You know what I mean? Come on.
This guy is a jerk off of epic proportions, without a doubt.
Breaking a window? At least when I grew up, breaking a window meant you didn't have any windows in the fucking vehicle, let alone one.
I know.
So, I mean, come on, a crack. Please. That's nuisance. That's a flea. You know what I mean?
Well, I would have lit the car on fire personally, but that's just the way I used to do things. You stick to breaking windows, Frankie.
Mosquito. They're amateurs. It's hilarious. But this fixation, this constant fixation on who are you? Who gives a fuck who I am? I'm nobody. I'm a 71-year-old man.
But Tony's fixation on me, that's nothing to be concerned about. That's nothing Frankie's going to mention, right?
Motherfucker, who cares who I am? What is that guy?
Oh no, they want to. They don't want to. They want to denounce my life in the life and my friends' lives in the life.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean? I was a businessman. I retired. That's it.
Yeah.
End of story.
That's
I'm
it.
nothing.
Yeah.
That's what I am.
Yeah.
I'm a guy that got a little bit of money that tries to help people out. I help a lot of people out if I can.
I know you
Mostly advice.
Yeah, Frank, you help a lot of people out by giving this piece of shit money. Yeah, you certainly do.
Mostly advice, not money, but here. They don't want me to help you. Who the fuck is going to help you? The whole fucking team abandoned you. Why?
Of course.
Why?
James.
What is the fucking reason?
Wish I knew.
Frankie, could it be the fact that he berates them and doxes them and insults the living shit out of them and attacks them relentlessly when they stop giving him money, and he keeps lying to them constantly and collecting money for shit he never plans on doing? Could it be that, Frankie, you stupid motherfucker, you?
You know what I mean? That's
And then they're going to
bothers
sit there and
me.
say, look, he turned on his team.
Oh, that fuck. Listen, let me tell you something. Any true, I can't speak for other nationalities, but any true Italian kid that grew up Italian, his father and mother, half of them thought their real name was Stunad, the motherfucker, you dumbass. We got holler, so you holler, so you get mad, so you vent. What the fuck is that? The next day, everything's okay. It's not that, you know what I mean? It's, how is this so, is everybody this fragile today?
Yeah.
Oh, he hollered at me. Now I'm, you know, what the fuck are you?
Yeah.
What are you, marshmallow?
Basically, what Frankie's saying is Team Pizza should suck it up and take the fucking abuse and continue to shower money upon Tony Pizza, no matter what he does to them. Because Frankie the Fister's a stupid cult fucking member simp.
The fuck all my life I got hollered at by more than my mother and my father. Believe me.
Yeah.
And they're the only ones I gave a fuck about. The rest of them, you know,
I'm just saying, this is, you know.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what's going on.
You know, I think that certain people deserve beatings and they got to get them.
Well, you know, to me, see, I wish all my enemies a long life, 100 years at least, but of rotten fucking misery. Maggots should come out of every fucking orifice of their body.
Please don't ever say a guy needs a tongue lashing. I know what it means, but I just don't like the way it sounds. And don't tell me to give anybody one.
That's what I wish. You know, I don't know. Everybody got their own deal. You know what I mean? So anyway, the other guy that's causing all the trouble or whatever his deal is, he can't breathe. He tells everybody that he, you know, I seen the show where he said he outskates all these kids, but he forgot he showed the clip of where he's laying almost on the fucking floor. He can't breathe. You know,
guys, have you seen a clip like that? Just out of curiosity, have you seen a clip like that where I'm almost laying on the floor, I can't breathe? And by the way, does Frankie the Fister understand the physical exertion it takes to skateboard, and that most people wouldn't be able to fucking breathe when they're you know, taking a break or whatever, when they were skating for a little bit? I guess not, because Frankie the Fister sits on his fat ass probably.
what is going on with people? Don't they believe their eyes anymore? Do they only believe their fucking ears?
No, they played the clip of him saying, you know.
Is Frankie really saying this? Frankie, the guy who believes Tony Pizza is a mob guy and doesn't understand why Tony Pizza's people are turning on him. The same guy who just made up a story about me laying on the ground out of breath after skateboarding. He's asking Tony Pizza if we have eyes and see what's in front of us, huh?
Oh, we know where he is. Now's the time to do something.
Oh, yeah. No. I know that.
And then he says, it says, I didn't say that.
This is exactly here. The contradictions, if you just took his shows and could write down everything what's said and then what's completely 360, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But see here, that's his deal.
You mean like when Tony Pizza says I made 88,000 for 4 years, but in another video he said I made 77,000 in 1 year and stuff like that, and 8 billion other fucking examples of when he pretends like you mean like when Tony Pizza says this is my last show and then he comes on 10 minutes later, stuff like that.
He's got his people trained the way he wants them. They drank the Kool-Aid or whatever they did.
Meanwhile, Frankie the Fister is trained well by Tony Pizza, trained well.
They're happy with him. Let them stick with him. I don't give a fuck about anybody else's people. But why do you constantly have to come into your shit and cause disruption? We never went into his fucking thing and caused disruption. Nope.
Go into his thing? What does he mean? He must be talking about a chat, right? Because I'm assuming that's what he means, but does Frankie the Fister realize? Obviously he doesn't, and if he did, he wouldn't acknowledge it anyway. He lives in an alternate reality. That Tony Pizza started this shit with me years ago and hasn't stopped since. And even when I go weeks without talking about Tony, he talks about me every single day. Do you realize that, Frankie, you fucking clown?
Stay in your own fucking thing. Why do you gotta bleed into ours? This is why I say
Sally.
it's a game. It's just a game. That's all.
I think it's beyond. It's beyond a game anymore.
Listen, I understand. You're your own man.
Somebody's got to pay for all the damage they've done to my life. The slander, the bullshit they got put up on the fucking internet about me. All the fucking businesses that they harassed for me.
Yeah, no, I know.
Somebody's got to pay.
Terrible.
Somebody's got to pay.
It's terrible. I mean, everybody handles their stuff. I mean, I would never say yes or no. I can only give my opinion. But the thing I said, with this deal is they clearly show how you are the focus of everything. You are their main focus, and they can't afford you to do good. Because see, they're at the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah.
And they want to try to keep you off the ladder. And this is how they think that they're going to do that.
This is why Tony Pizza thinks the way he does. Because he's got morons telling him shit like this. Mr. Anonymous just sent $20 and said Frankie is a complete moron. This is the blind leading the blind. Yes, Mr. Anonymous, that's exactly what it is. And thank you for the $20. That's exactly what it is.
They don't want you to do better than them. They all sit back. It boggles my mind. I got a fucking headache anyway. I mean,
I know. I mean, it did boggle my mind that half the people that were donating to me were stabbing me in the back at the same time.
I can't understand how that could possibly.
Well, I'm trying to fucking get work. I'm trying to rebuild my life, and they're behind the scenes helping my enemy.
There's one of two things going on here. Either this guy is a fucking moron who believes Tony Pizza about everything he's ever said, or this guy is just, trying to appease him for whatever reason and telling him what he wants to hear. I don't know.
But don't they see that your situation has not changed? You know what I'm trying to say? There's a difference between needing money and wanting money. Everybody else sits back comfortable in a home. If they're a little bit chilly, they throw the fucking heat on. If they're a little bit hot, they put the air conditioner on.
Yeah, no shit. That's pretty much everybody in the entire fucking country, moron, including you, stupid.
Everything is fine. They want money. You, on the other hand.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Just because we have homes and air conditioning doesn't mean we need money, or it means we don't need money. Just because if I'm a little chilly, I can put the heat on. That means that I only want money. Frankie doesn't understand that you need money to keep the heat on. You know what I mean? He doesn't understand. Frankie doesn't realize that people have bills to pay and therefore they need money. We just want it. Yeah, according to Frankie the Fister, I'm independently wealthy. I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm just looking for a little extra. Fucking asshole. Yeah, no shit. How long is this video? Because I hope this isn't real long. Oh my God. I'm not listening to a fucking hour and a half.
They won't let you. This is what I mean. There's a difference between want and need.
So that's what I'm saying. They won't let me. So
you mean like how Tony Pizza has probably at least 50 grand stashed, but he wants more and he doesn't need it? Okay, gotcha.
What do I got to do? Let them keep on doing this to me for the rest of my life?
But here, number one.
Frankie the Fister, I know you're watching, pussy. Grab the link. There we go. Here's the link. You want to talk shit? Come say it to me, fuckface. There's the link.
Well, anyway, I would never tell you what to do.
No, I'm saying, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to let them continue to haunt me for the rest of my life?
No, I know.
Am I supposed to not be able to have my show and do my thing?
Poor Tony Pizza. You really do have to feel bad for him. I mean, all the guy does is attacks people for no reason other than it helps him make money, and he attacks all their family members too, children included, and people give him a little bit of shit about it. And poor guy. I mean, they should just let him do it. He should be allowed to do that. You know what I'm saying? How does anybody have the right to talk back to Tony when all he's doing is threatening their entire fucking family? You know, I mean, Jesus.
Not being harassed.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, you should be able to.
I should be able to go wherever I want to go with my dog and have a nice time and show everybody nice things. And these motherfuckers start calling every fucking place in the fucking area.
Oh, there's no question. What they're doing to you.
Sunday morning, I got into a fight in that spot with the owner from that spot in Lemon Bay.
Really?
Yeah. I went there Sunday morning to have my coffee and my breakfast. You know,
a homeless guy talking about where he goes to have his coffee and his breakfast.
I never met this guy before in my life. He pulled up next to me, started talking shit. I thought, well, fuck himself. He goes, yeah, I'll bury you. I got in the car. I said,
is he?
Oh wow.
Is he really 71, Anonymous Legion, or are you for real?
What's stopping you?
Yeah.
I said, what's stopping you? Because you got the right guy right now.
Charles.
I said, motherfucker, I never seen you before in my life. I've been coming here 20 years. He goes, I'm here 72 years. I said, I don't like your fake voice. I said, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because he knew who the fuck I was.
So this is why Tony talks this way, you know, about, like, this is why he tells the stories he does and expects people to believe shit, because he's got jackasses like this fucking clown who just sit there and say, yeah, Tony, yeah, oh yeah, Tony, is that right, Tony? Wow, Tony, yeah, Tony, I believe you, Tony. Holy shit.
Yeah.
He knew who the fuck I was. I never seen that guy in 20 fucking years going there.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I mean, all of a sudden, he's got signs saying no trespassing after such and such time.
What do you mean, Fred Chiampi? Who means? Yeah, you're right, Anonymous Legion. What do you mean, Fred Chiampi that's who's 72, or what are you talking about? No, because Anonymous said he just said it in the conversation. I'm yet to hear a coherent sentence. Yeah, no shit. I know that's who owns Lemon Bay, but yeah, okay, gotcha. You think he does, Sally? Because I don't know. I don't think he does. What guy was 75? What? He said he was 71. Okay.
Oh wow. Yeah.
All of a sudden,
you know, it's a dirty shame that you have to go through this, but I believe in the very near future there's going to be something, and I'm not talking about harm. See, to hurt them, a bruise, a broken arm, it heals. These motherfuckers, their God is money. That's their God, money. So
our God is money? But Tony Pizza's, his God is God, right? Frankie, holy shit, man. It's people like you who are made for people like Tony Pizza and I don't know, another guy who happens to be the president of the United States. You are made for people to just bullshit and manipulate you. You are fucking there to eat it all up. Holy shit, are you a stupid individual? I knew you couldn't be bright, but I didn't know you were this fucking stupid. Yeah, I know. I'm sure Frankie believes that. Imagine how I feel. I'm doing this right now, hoping people donate. You don't know pizza. He sells that. He invented pizza toppings. Yes, Sal Governelli's dad. Yes. Pizza says people on YouTube won't let him work. That old bastard has never attempted to work. If Pizza was serious about having a job, he would get the fuck off of YouTube. I agree. Oh my God. Worships money more than anybody I know.
To me, there's people watching this that are very qualified to take this on and really hurt them, where the only thing that, you know, like I said, money is their God. It's going to happen one of these times very, very shortly, I truly believe. that subpoenas will go out or something, and I don't want to hear about cop collar, all this. Nobody took no fucking oath to these people. These people act they're
But if I call them, I'm a big, huge rat, right? Yeah.
they're like the Badruna, you know, like they're mafioso. They're nothing. There is no such thing about, oh, you're a cop caller. Fuck you. Who are you? You my boss? Were you ever in anything? I mean, get out of here with that shit.
Right.
Get out of here. You want to fight me with both hands tied behind my back? Fuck you.
Right.
That's all. You want to use media to go against me? Well then, I use media to go against you. If it takes it, believe me.
Oh, Pete was saying the guy was abusing it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, thank you for the $5, Sally. He doesn't seem to understand that when Pizza made himself a public figure, he's lied about every aspect of his life, and he was called out for it. That's how it works, Frankie. You fucking moron. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Charlie. You hear this fucking clown? Oh my God.
Believe me, there's a lot of people watching this, and the funny part about it is everybody going to get swept up in it. And when they do, oh well, then they're going to see how it feels to be persecuted, and how it feels to go to a lawyer, and when you got to go before a grand jury or something.
Yeah, because I have no idea what that feels like.
That's 5G right there. That's $5 fucking grand right off the top to go before a grand.
Did he just say 5G and not 5Gs? What's he talking about? Fucking cell phone towers?
Grand jury.
Grand jury.
Or to be subpoenaed and get into let him. Believe me.
Does he know that? Why would he think a grand jury? Forget it. What else we got? Oh, okay, here we go.
This fucking shit will come to an end. But you're never going to get all four of them in one spot at one time. So if you catch one of them, they're going to grab you. I mean, not them. The coppers are going to grab you, and then that's it. The other three can fucking sit.
No, it's going to be like Walter White. He's going to do a coordinated hit on all of us.
Back and laugh. Fuck that. They'll get swept up in it. Believe me, this can't go on the way it's going on. One man cannot be persecuted like fucking. I mean, you're not Jesus Christ.
I agree. I shouldn't be. It's not even fair to me that happens. Ha.
I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. They can't leave you alone. They can't leave your team alone. They can't leave. Who gives a fuck who I am? I'm nothing.
Charlie.
I'm zero. I'm a human. That's all I am.
They're mad because of the money you gave me.
That's none of their fucking business. That's none of their business.
Yeah, you're right. When Tony Pizza spreads it publicly all over YouTube, it's totally not our business. It's a secret. It's between you and him. Yeah, Frankie. What the fuck happened to you? Did you grow up near a toxic waste dump, or did you get hit in the head real hard at some point? Did you fall maybe? Some of your brain spilled out of your fucking ear or some shit? Like, how could you possibly be this fucking dumb?
I'm trying to help a friend. Here, whether you're on this fucking thing or you're not, do you think that I spent my life watching this bullshit? I don't even watch fucking...
No, you just spend your life watching it now, douchebag.
I only watch shows that are nonfiction. I don't give a fuck about fantasy world. This is fantasy world. These motherfuckers really believe that they're fucking gangsters. No. They really believe that they're qualified.
No. I never considered myself anything even close to being a gangster. We just don't believe that Tony was one.
They really believe everything. No real fucking guy is going to sit there. I don't even want to get...
The guy who's talking like Silvio Dante is talking about, we think we're gangsters. Yeah, okay.
I don't even want to get it. Just fuck it. You do whatever you think is right. I just feel let them swing. Let them die slowly, because that's what they're doing. That's all. They'll get theirs. Believe me. And they'll get theirs where it hurts them the most. A beating ain't going to hurt them that bad. They'll get over that. But what they won't get over is when they got to pay back 50, 100, 200 fucking G in damages. Let them swallow that.
He said it singular again, 200 G. Okay, stupid. All right. Well, listen, if you studied your gangster slang better, you'd know it's G's, you dumb motherfucker. But yeah, you're right. It's us that's going to be us, the people who pay our taxes. It's us that's going to owe all this money. But Tony Pizza, the guy who's made $300,000 in the last 4 years, according to him, and never paid a dime in taxes or even filed his taxes, you're right. Yeah, he's not going to be the one that'll have to pay it back. It's all of us.
One of these motherfuckers got to have money. One of these simps that are egging them on and calling, and what do you think? The cops can't get them phone numbers because you buy a Google fucking number? How stupid are you? How stupid are you? You can get any fucking, the coppers can get any fucking number they want. Wait until they all get.
Then he said the coppers. Yeah, the cops have my phone number, fuckface. You know what I mean? Believe me.
Get swept up and then see how their asshole will fucking pucker.
Yeah. That's what he sounds like. He sounds like Joe. Why don't you get yourself into a skirmish with a couple of Puerto Ricans?
Well, like I said,
he got in a skirmish with a couple of Puerto Ricans, and it's okay because a couple of wise guys straightened it out for him.
The other day, you know, they're saying that they're gonna have the cops come over here, and you know, they're using neighbors' names and shit. I said, I got
using neighbors' names.
Screenshots. I got screenshots. I said, you know, you just proved that all you want to do is dox my location and harass innocent people.
Yeah.
They're not coming here. Nobody's going to do anything.
Harass.
You don't think the cops would have been there already? You don't think that if they had one bit of any fucking thing, you're riding around like you own the fucking place. I mean, come on. And you're in such an inconspicuous vehicle. Right. You know what I mean? Your vehicle blends in with, I guess no other fucking vehicle.
Exactly.
I guess I'm wrong. I mean, come on. Don't they hear themselves? Don't they hear how fucking stupid, how amateur they fucking sound?
Right.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
How many times did I say that you know, my deputies and my sheriff ain't going to fuck with me?
You know what?
My deputies and my sheriff. Oh my God. He has his own deputies and sheriff now. You believe this guy?
It's because you're not wrong. They know, listen. We all got hot heads, okay? That's a Sicilian thing. We all got that.
He's not Sicilian, Frankie, you fucking schmuck. And I'm starting to wonder if you are. I don't even think you're Italian.
But in the long run,
doing a bad impression of an Italian.
When they see what the fuck they're doing to you,
he's a figuri buttana. He's a figuri buttana. That fucker over there, that motherfucker, he's a figuri buttana. Shut up.
This is worse than prison. This is ridiculous that you got to sit and sweat your fucking balls off and every other fucking thing because of these people.
It's people like this who gas Tony up. You know what I mean? It is.
Who are these fucking people to pass judgment like they do? And this bullshit about all your people, if they donate to you, they agree with everything you say. That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. That doesn't mean they agree with everything you say. If you want to call, you want to say something racial, or you want to say, I don't like fucking Idaho potatoes. Who gives a fuck?
Did he just compare hating black people to hating Idaho potatoes? Is that what he just did, Frankie the genius? Is that what he just said? Seriously? No, if you donate to somebody who's racist, you're a racist. There's certain things. Yeah, fuckface. If I don't like Idaho potatoes, people in my chat might still donate to me, even if they love them, even if they can't get enough Idaho potatoes. But if I sit here and talk shit about black people like as if they're Idaho potatoes, then they might not be as inclined, you know. And if they do, guess what? They feel the same way I do. Okay, that's what it would mean. Holy shit. It's like teaching fucking third graders life.
It doesn't mean that everybody that donates to you agrees with that. Does everybody that donates to the other people, are they all atheists? Are they all dope slingers? Are they all fucking, you know what I mean? I don't understand their ideology. I don't understand their thought process.
Whatever I am, I'm a better man than you, Frankie.
Well, it doesn't mean, you know what I mean? You're donating to a person that needs it, not wants it. You need it for now.
Oh, but they're constantly saying that I got 50.
Yeah, he's needed it for 4 years. He's gotten nowhere in 4 years. So let's keep giving him money and see how long it takes.
Grand stash.
Oh, come on.
I got $1,200 a month coming in.
Yeah, Donald.
I said when I came in, I just got electric back. I just came in. I said, listen, They keep telling me how stupid I am. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I said, prove one fucking thing. Just prove one thing. I don't give a fuck about your opinions. I don't, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one and most of them stink. Prove.
Oh my God, yeah, that's not corny. Oh my God. He thinks he's clever saying something like that. Frankie, if you're talking about us disproving stuff Tony Pizza has said, how about you get Tony Pizza to prove anything that he said? Okay. And if you're talking about yourself, I will be glad to take your full name and find out everything there is to know. So, Frankie, as soon as you grow a pair of balls, since I ain't shit and I'm nothing to worry about, please give me your name before I have to go find it myself, like you're Mr. Batters or something.
What the fuck you're saying? The only thing I'll say about what's his name is that he told that other guy from Vegas, quit saying he's a diddler, prove it.
Yeah, but now he's saying it.
Okay, but this is what you just proved my point. Do you see how fucking stupid that is?
No, it's not stupid, dipshit. I think Tony Pizza has, I think there's a good chance he's a diddler, and if not, he has the probably willingness and capability. Okay, Jim Martin was saying that he had proof of it. That's a different thing, you fucking asshole. Okay, me saying it and somebody saying they have proof of it are two different things. Okay, and my point was, jerk off. He was driving around with two kids in the car with some fucking meth addict woman. And I said, Jim Martin, if you have proof that this guy's a diddler and you don't reveal it now while he's hanging around kids, then you're a scumbag, basically, is what I said. Okay. And I said, I don't believe you have it, because if you had it, you would show it. Holy fuck. These guys think I'm contradicting myself. They just don't understand the differences between things. They don't understand.
You told the guy, you challenged the guy to prove it. He couldn't prove it, but now you pick it up and say it.
Right.
If that's not the most hypocritical fucking thing I ever heard in my life, this is what I mean. They're
Frankie, grab the link. I'll explain it to you like you're 5.
transparent. I'd love to play cards with these guys. I'd strip them of fucking everything they got.
Yeah, I know.
I'd love to play cards with these guys. If fucking motherfucker, fucking figgity bouton. Let me see. Where am I at here? Yeah, Pizza says it about everyone. Exactly. Yeah, let's hope he does. He was and is a fiddler. Someone did it to him as a child. Nobody leaves home like that. Pizza's mom sacrificed pizza. Oh, I don't know about all that, Charlie P. I don't know about all that. Yeah, he calls everyone a chomo. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm taking up too much time. I'm just saying, this bullshit, believe me when I tell you, somebody's going to pick this up, somebody very prominent, and then it ain't going to be funny no more. It ain't going to be funny no more.
Johnny Cochran's coming back to life.
You did this fucking omerta and all that other shit. That's a word.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I hate him so much. I can't. Omerta. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'd love to cave his head in with a fucking sledgehammer. Oh, my God. Just the fact that he's acting like this. Holy shit, man. Nobody acts and talks like this. I don't give a fuck how Italian you are.
That's a word for a select group of people that you pledge your life to. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. It's a code that they use. The word just means that you don't cooperate with law enforcement. That's it. It's a word, you fucking asshole. It's a word. It's not a word that's owned by the mafia.
You didn't pledge your life to these fucking fleas. You don't need, you know what I mean? You don't, this business, I'm so sick of hearing about cop caller, but they're the first motherfuckers that call the cops.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, you know what I mean? Believe me.
No, Frankie. Tony's the first motherfucker to call the cops.
I'm telling you, there's somebody big watching
You guys gonna donate or what?
this that is going to take up a fucking class action thing, and I'm going to tell you something.
Oh, this is where he gets the class action shit from this dope. Does he understand what a class action lawsuit is? Does Frankie have any idea? because he didn't trust me. The things he was saying about a grand jury, he doesn't understand that either. Talking about you get indicted and go in front of a grand jury. No. The grand jury doesn't need you there. That's not how grand juries work, you jackass. The fuck? Oh my God.
When the heads roll, well, you see what the government's doing right now?
Yep.
They're arresting judges. They just arrested a congresswoman.
They arrested that fucking mayor in fucking Newark.
Yeah, they all think they're fucking sharp, but guess what?
You know who got arrested before that? Donald Trump.
This sheriff ain't taking no fucking shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be, they ain't going to like what they get. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I talked to the sheriff, jackass. And he told me he's got a ton of service calls on Tony Pizza. They don't like him. And he says this sheriff, so I guess he lives in Port Charlotte too, Frankie?
Like I said, I mean, you know, I already know I'll get a pardon with whatever I end up doing with these motherfuckers.
And then Frankie's going to go on to say, yeah, you'll definitely get a pardon. I can hear it already. A pardon.
Like I said, I would never tell you, you know.
I know.
So I just say, let them hang themselves with their own rope because they're doing a great job. When these squares get,
you're right, Frankie. I'm totally. My life is shit. You're right. I ain't got nothing.
Subpoenaed, and they hear they got to go before a.
Did he say when these squares get subpoenaed? The guy who just said that he was nothing but a businessman and now he's retired is talking about people who were actually in the streets being squares. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Fucking judge or before a grand jury, before they'll shit themselves. Then it ain't a game no more. They can't.
None of us have ever been in front of a judge or anything. Definitely not.
They can't take their thumb and push exit or whatever you say, sign out. No, they're going to see the real world, what it really feels like to get fucking hauled in.
Oh,
it's going to be so much fun.
Like I said, as soon as they put the cuffs on Fat Boy, he'll be giving up his whole fucking list of people.
Isn't it funny though that every time they've put the cuffs on me, I refuse to? Isn't that some shit?
That whole group.
I even could have gotten my beautiful Lincoln back, and I said no. Ain't that some shit? But yeah, you're right. This whatever the fuck it is, you're gonna get me charged with. Yeah, I'll definitely be telling on everybody.
That whole group, they'll need to hire 1,000 new stenographers in order to keep up with the fucking. They'll think somebody released 1,000 canaries.
You know, I spoke to Chicky today, and he told me what the FBI said. You know, and I said that, you know.
Yeah, Chicky, the guy who also just said that he has a house in the Cape and a Lamborghini. Yeah, because he tells the truth a lot. Let me tell you something. Chicky's been saying forever that the FBI told him I'm a jerk off and you know, whatever. He just can't threaten me. Any of you believe an FBI agent told somebody that another guy, the victim, technically, the guy who got his life threatened, the whole reason the FBI are talking to the dude, that they would say he's a jerk off? Yeah, no.
What is that? You know, what does that mean? Like, you know, they're telling Chicky to lay off the guy, that he's a fucking moron, a jerk off, whatever. They know what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but they're telling Chicky to lay off.
Yeah, you should definitely take Chicky's word for all this.
I said, Chicky, how come they didn't come to me? How come the FBI didn't come to me then? So that only tells me one thing, that he's working for the motherfuckers and he's doing their bidding, trying to set me up.
Oh, but they told Chicky that they know who I am and they know what I'm doing and I'm a jerk off, right? So which one is it?
But now the FBI is a different regime.
It's a whole new regime. From when the FBI went to Chicky and the FBI that's there now, it's a whole different regime. That's what I told Chicky today. Let's look what they're doing to Comer. Or whatever. Not, is it Comer? Is it Comer? Comey. I can't think. Yeah. Comey. Yeah. Well, look what they're doing to him. He thought he was sharp. Well, guess what? Let's see how sharp you think you are.
Yeah. This is another Trump idiot who believes all this horse shit. They've done nothing to Comey. What do you mean? They opened a stupid investigation. The Secret Service went and talked to him. They realized that it was absolutely nothing, and that's it. Nothing's happening to Comey. I mean, what the fuck, man? He's a fucking moron.
So you know what I mean? It's only it's only the tip of the iceberg. Little patience, like the old bull and the young bull. You know that story.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it looks like Frankie watched Colors recently, or The Sopranos. Yeah, the old bull and the young bull story. Yeah, that's not something we've all heard in movies.
Okay, it's the same thing. Have a little patience. Walk down the hill. We'll
And-
fuck them all.
Yeah, I knew I was trying to say it before he said it. What if we walk down and fuck them all? Yeah, okay. You are, Frankie, you are as fucking stupid and delusional as Tony Pizza. You get everything you say off of fucking movies.
Run, walk. You'll see. You'll see. But anyway, go ahead. Go back with your show. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't want to call when you were on. I didn't know. I just.
Oh, he knew. Okay.
Got the phone to where it would.
He knew he was live. Why did somebody say he didn't know he was live?
I still don't understand where the fuck everybody went.
Neither do I.
Like I said, McDam, I took his wrench, I blocked him. A guy called me up talking a lot of shit under a blocked number, and it was his voice. I know voices, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't McDam that called him.
He must have been drunk and fucking, how to get his anger out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, showing up.
While Tony Pizza's talking about how he knows voices, let me just remind you of a certain situation where he thought Miss Can't Be Wrong was his sister Monica, his own sister. He thought Miss Can't Be Wrong had his sister's voice. Okay? So, yeah. This is why you never want to argue with me, Tony. Never. You either, Frankie. That's why you won't grab the link, you pussy.
Showing up and not blocking people, don't, you know what I mean? I don't need $5. You know
I know.
I don't need $5. Yeah, I mean, I don't need somebody that's going to be in my chat that's not going to look out for my best interest.
Yeah, this is the guy. He doesn't believe money's his god or anything. No. This is you believe this? The balls on him talking about I don't need $5. You're fucking. You're supposed to be the poor victim, the homeless guy, right? What do you mean you don't need $5? This is Tony Pizza saying $5 is not good enough for me. How dare you only give me $5? I mean, Christ Almighty, guys.
I mean,
well, everybody knows how you feel about a wrench and a wrench is supposed to protect.
Did he
the
really?
fucking chat? At least that's what I again. This
is doing my cunt. My cunt. I say I'm taking wrenches. My cunt shows up. He starts laughing. LOL. Then he's talking to Muggsy.
Oh.
Muggsy's like, my cunt. And he's back and forth with Muggsy. I said, oh, really?
Yeah, see, that's not right. I mean, that's if they own, if they're the head of their chat, they could do whatever they want to do. But they're supposed to go by your rules. You know what I mean? That's how my idea is. If my opinion is against yours, who am I to overrule your policy of the way you run your channel?
Yeah, but how you know how I feel about Muggsy, and you're
I know
saying,
that's what I'm saying.
Muggsy, what's up? You know what I mean? Like throwing him fucking strong arms.
Yeah, why would you even entertain somebody like that when he knows that
I had to block Muggsy myself.
Get him out.
I know. I sat back and watched Muggsy make a couple of comments. When he got to telling me to apologize to Rottweiler and OZ, I said, me apologize to them? Fuck you.
Come on. You know, it just
and then I let him say a few more things, and I'm waiting for my cunt to fucking block him.
I'm waiting for my cunt to block him. Is that supposed to be Mike Hunt?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows I can't stand that hairy, toothless fucking meatball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't want to hurt him. You know what I mean? And I'm just sitting there back watching Mike Hunt, say hello to him. And,
well,
you know what I mean? Here's a guy that doesn't donate. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah. Well, the shame of it is they make you this way. They make you where you barely can't trust any fucking buddy anymore. I mean, you know what I mean? It's hilarious what goes on and how they take people's names and how they go into other things. And somebody told me that they see my name in different.
When they take people's names, do you mean like if a guy would name his channel like Thomas B. Gay Lochner? Is that what you mean? Just out of curiosity, Frankie.
Fucking places. I ain't never been in anybody's chat other than when you said everybody go here, everybody go there. Because this is a cartoon to me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to. I give a fuck.
Yeah,
about,
I'll never do that again. I'll never
Thailand
promote
and every other fucking thing. No,
I'll never
were more
promote.
than generous.
Eric Force was the last fucking scumbag that I'll ever fucking, what I mean? Like, I don't care who's the next content creator that weasels their way into this fucking drama and then becomes my enemy because that's the thing to do.
Well, that's just it. They find out right away what topic.
Oh, he thinks he's me now.
Will bring me the most people, and it's you. And that's nobody here. None of these guys even fucking know you. How could you hate somebody that you don't know? You can't hate.
Well, Tony Pizza hates me and he doesn't know me. And apparently so do you, Frankie the Fister. So what the fuck are you even talking about? He also hates everybody else.
Hate them and you can't love them, but you could fear them.
Oh, but they all pretend that they know me.
Oh, God.
But this is what I mean. It's all pretend. It's all pretend. And again, when the hammer comes down and it's no longer pretend, and I'm not talking about physical, I'm talking about when it cost them their fucking homes or whatever the fuck they got, then things will be a whole lot different. Then it won't be so funny no more. Then it'll be almost.
When exactly will this be happening, Frankie?
Maybe I should have left the guy alone. This bullshit, this is above and beyond harassment.
It went past aggravated harassment.
Huh?
It went past aggravated harassment, and YouTube doesn't do anything about it.
Yeah. Well, you just saw. I mean, I don't know if you just saw, but I just heard on the radio.
But what Tony does to people, that's not aggravated harassment or anything like that. No, it's totally okay.
Today, that they, the girl they killed on January 6th, that Ashley Babbitt or whatever her name was. Yeah, Trump just got the family $5 million. Now that's no excuse for nothing or anything. But how do you think that guy that shot her feels now? Does he think he's not going to swing? See, these people thought that.
You mean the cop that shot the bitch who was trying desperately to break through that door and get to where all the congressmen were? You mean that bitch who was shot by a cop who, was completely and totally justified in shooting her? Because if somebody was breaking into your house that way, I'm sure the first thing you would do is shoot them. Like, are you serious? You see what kind of person? Guys, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm ever wrong. What do I say about his people? Trump supporters, naive, stupid, gullible. They don't understand anything. They don't understand anything. Let me see something. Give me a second. Hold on.
They really believed Biden was going to get back in because they knew that he had the cancer.
Biden wasn't running, Frankie. Does Frankie know that Biden wasn't running? Frankie doesn't know, does he? Kamala Harris was running. Kamala Harris was running. How did anybody think Biden was going to get back in? What?
And you can call it conspiracy theory and all this other bullshit all you want.
Oh, we will.
All this shit is being turned around. This is all going to get turned around. And for all the aggravation they're doing this is above and beyond. This is worse than mental cruelty. This is worse than any fucking thing I ever saw. This is brutal. I mean, they all worry about your dog. Oh, Leon, give me Leon. Do this, do that. In the meantime, they let him sweat in a fucking car.
Hold on. Let me see something, guys. Oh my God. Do you know what he's talking about with the Ashley Babbitt thing? Did you hear what he said? He said, guys, do I have to play it back? What was his exact wording? Was his exact wording, Trump just got the family of Ashley Babbitt $5 million? Was that his wording? I'll play it back if I have to. Is that what he just said? Did he say Trump just got the family of Ashley Babbitt $5 million? Listen to this. The Trump administration is set to pay out nearly $5 million to settle a lawsuit brought by the family of Ashley Babbitt, a rioter fatally shot during the January 6th attacks on the U.S. Capitol. Sources familiar with the matter confirmed to ABC News on Monday. The Trump administration is set to pay out nearly $5 million to settle a lawsuit. He said it as if Trump got her $5 million and Trump isn't the one paying it. Am I correct? He's saying it like as if Trump was able to raise this money for her or get it through some sort of lawsuit. It was the Trump administration being sued. Holy shit.
Don't even throw $5-10 for gas or for whatever the fuck, air conditioning, something.
Yeah.
That's how you're worried about the dog?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
All cheap fucking bullshit talk.
Right. I mean, like,
but anyway,
well, I didn't even like, try to fucking say, I'm going to need a hotel room again.
Yeah.
I didn't even try to say it.
Well, why?
I was in my car with my fucking AC running, trying to just fucking survive, and I still couldn't get gas money.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. There's something. The only thing is, I could give a fuck where Hoff is buried. What I want to know is what the fuck happened overnight with you.
Yeah, that's way more important than where Hoff is buried. This guy is so obsessed with the mafia and acting like a gangster that even when he tries to use an analogy or make some sort of comparison, he has to bring up Jimmy Hoffa.
I would like someone to give me a rational explanation how the fuck this turned off like a light switch.
Right.
I don't understand it. I don't fucking understand it.
Yeah.
So,
I don't understand it either, my friend.
Nope. How can you sit down and have dinner? You know what I mean? If I didn't send you a little bit of something, how can I fucking sit down at the dinner table and eat something? Thinking there, you sit over there looking at a, you know how many fucking meals I bought people? I walk into a joint, the guy's sitting there looking at a fucking, gee, I wish I'm starving or something. Go sit down. Don't order the fucking top of the menu, motherfucker, but eat.
Right.
Did he just say he doesn't understand how anybody could sit down to dinner and eat knowing that Tony Pizza doesn't have anything to eat? How could anybody sit down to eat at dinner without giving him something? Wow. Yeah. Hold on, I'm just trying to get through the comments. This Fister dick is delusional. Yeah, you guys want to donate? Please do.
You know what I mean? It boggles my mind. The heartless motherfuckers that can.
Richie last night sent me $25.
God bless Richie.
You know I mean?
I know he's.
He texts me. He goes, "What the fuck?" I go, "What's the matter?" He goes, I said, "Bro, I don't get no notifications on your phone." I said, "I didn't know you were trying to reach me." I saw the phone light up because he was calling me.
Yeah.
And I answered the phone. "What's up, Richie?" He goes, what the fuck? I go, "What?" He goes, "You didn't see the text?" I said, "No." He goes, "They sent you $25 for dinner." I said, oh,
Jesus
man,
Christ.
thank you.
It's a guy with a heart.
He said, "Oh man, thank you," and then he threw it in his shoebox with the rest of the cash.
And, you know,
Yeah.
if I didn't have you, Richie, a couple of girls on here, you know what I mean? Team still, you know, Steven, you know what I mean? Like, even Peter Martino disappeared on me.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
I don't know. I hope he's. I mean, I hope
he's okay. I mean, I'm always praying for that guy.
I mean, God forbid that he flipped. I mean, I don't know why he would flip. I mean, that guy got more prayers from us than anybody I know. But I mean, whatever. He got to face God.
No, but he still has his wrench with me. You know what I mean? Like he's always in my prayers, Peter.
Yeah, I would find it hard to believe that he would fucking abandon you. I mean, that guy got the heart of gold. But,
you know,
but who knows anymore? You know what I mean?
But
Who knows what's
gotta
real
think
anymore?
I gotta think. I mean, you know, the weak ones, they gotta go. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason. You know, you ain't donating and you ain't showing up now. What's up with that?
Again, like a light switch. And this bullshit about you hollering at how many other fucking people holler at their people? They know how you are. Nobody just came in and said, "Oh my God, this man is very he's very gruff or he's very rough." Hey, this is how we grew up. After 3.5 years, I know how you talk.
Oh my God. This is how we grew up. Sorry if I seem like I'm trailing off. I am. I'm reading something. But this is how we talk. Frankie the Fister doesn't know Tony Pizza. I mean, he doesn't know him. He doesn't know him since he was a kid. He doesn't know how Tony grew up. Tony grew up in Port Charlotte. He had everything he wanted.
I wasn't there 3.5 years, but I mean, you're like the family I grew up with. You think my uncles talked to me like I was a fucking a little girl? They fucking kicked me in the ass, slapped me in the head. They fucking did everything. I mean, that's just how it was. They loved me, but that's how they were. They were men. You know, they were men. You didn't give them a dirty fucking look. You go rolling across the road like a fucking tumbleweed.
Yeah.
So, and I love them. I bring flowers to their graves all the time and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Frankie's another guy who never met anybody in the mob.
You know, these people are so tender, so.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh my God.
This Mike Slick guy trying so hard to
we're tender. Like, do you mean like we sit here and cry and bitch and moan that we're victims that all our people left us and how could they do this to us? And then we take wrenches away and dox ex-donors because they hurt our feelings and stuff like that. Oh no, that's Tony Pizza. My bad.
make me a fag like his father. Yeah.
You know, again, I hate to see. Unfortunately, I hate to see Italian people against Italian people. I really do. Why he would sell you out for these other imitations? I don't know.
Oh, Mike Slick?
That's only something he could answer.
Yeah, Mike Slick. You know,
I guess Frankie doesn't acknowledge that I'm Italian. Okay.
I'm telling you, he's a homo.
Well,
he got butthurt because I never stopped in New Jersey to see him on my way through, and one day he just fucking flipped on me.
Well, you know what they say about a woman scorned. So
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to even think that, but whatever.
I mean, my last conversation with him,
yes,
Johnny Mac and me fell out. I put him in Johnny Mac's place as my right hand guy. I gave him my fucking passwords. I asked him to help me build my channel. Next thing you know, I'm hacked out of my channel. He's not with me no more. He's not answering his phone. And then he makes up a story. He makes up a story of the reason why he did that to me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Who's he talking about? Johnny Mac did this to him or Mike Slick?
Out of here.
Of course they got to make up a story. 99.9% of their bullshit is made up. They all know that you get a check. They all
99% of our bullshit is made up. He's saying to Tony Pizza that 99% of our bullshit is made up. This guy is fucking nuts, man. Holy shit.
all fucking know you get a check, but not one motherfucker has produced 1 fucking % of proof.
Right.
Yeah, dickhead. You know that Tony Pizza constantly says that me and everybody in this house gets disability checks. I mean, I know you know it because you listen to every fucking word he says. And where's the proof exactly?
You know what I mean? All these accusations after accusations, and all they're chiseled in granite. Show the fucking proof.
Right.
Just show the proof, and
I mean, that's public knowledge, ain't it?
Well, of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah.
You can find out. You know what I mean? That
You think it's public knowledge whether somebody's on disability or not? Okay.
kind of shit you can find out.
I agree, though. Tony, show the proof.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. Anyway.
I mean, no, I'm just saying, like, you know, Johnny Mac started that fucking rumor, and you know, Johnny Mac started a lot of fucking rumors that these assholes run with.
But don't these people have enough sense to understand that this is the way of this, whatever you want to call this fucking thing, this genre or whatever it is?
And, you know, and like the funny thing is, like, Johnny Mac went and slept with
He's talking like it's the mafia, of course.
That fucking, what was his name?
A guy?
Gunner. Yeah, he went and did the Broke Mac Mountain thing with Gunner.
Oh, no,
Yeah, I mean, they went fishing together. Yeah, I mean, and slept in a tent together. And Johnny Mac came back saying how strong Gunner's arms were. But you know what I mean, like, you know, he went all the way to fucking Michigan to meet Gunner.
You know, it's funny that Johnny Mac or whoever goes, I don't know, I think they went hunting or some dumb shit like that together. I don't know. But the first thing Tony Pizza thinks is they must have been having sex with each other. I wonder why that would come to Tony Pizza's mind. I told you, every accusation is a confession.
He went all the way to fucking Seaside Heights to stay in a hotel with fucking John Yates, the gay guy. He went all the way to fucking Arkansas.
I didn't know about that.
To meet Harry Wessels and Brenda. But you know what I mean? Like, he was my right-hand man, and he never came to Florida once to see me.
No, that's a shame. That's something you'd have to explain, because
But he went to Florida to see Soflo.
Yeah, see, I have no idea.
He went to Florida to see Soflo, but he never came to see me.
Yeah.
But because he was my...
Wasn't Frankie just saying that all of us are too tender, as he calls it? Listen to Tony Pizza butthurt Johnny Mac didn't come see him.
Right-hand man, whatever he says has to be true because he was my right-hand man.
But people should be smarter than that. I mean, it really
I never met the guy.
Yeah, Frankie the Fister, you're right. People should be smarter than that. Frankie, the guy who's not smart enough to realize Tony Pizza's not in the mafia.
In person ever.
That's what I mean. This is a fake world, basically. The only thing real that I see in this world is the amount of animosity toward you. That the whole end game is to keep you, living in the woods in a fucking tent or in a tree stand or something. This is not normal. This literally is not normal.
No. The whole thing is that they have no respect for life. And
Frankie thinks what we're up to is not normal.
Because I'm a homeless person.
Yeah.
I'm not real. Like, I couldn't have been in a mob. I couldn't have knew Sammy the Bull.
Is this it? Is this where Frankie says that Tony Pizza was in the mob? Please tell me it is.
He said it 100 times that, I mean,
When I was in Chicago, do you know how many guys that retired from things were fucking flat fucking busted? Because,
Frank, flat fucking busted or homeless?
It just was the way that it went. It either went to lawyers or they had a gambling fucking thing or something. Flat fucking broke on their ass. You'd see them at the track and you'd give them $20 out of respect because you knew, it's hilarious to think, these people don't realize that life is a very funny fucking thing.
Well,
just because you're riding high, Frank Sinatra sang that song. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. Let me tell you something. It's hard. It's hard. You did 17.
Now he's quoting old Blue Eyes.
Or whatever amount of years on the fucking street. They couldn't do 17 minutes.
No.
They couldn't. They would shit themselves. They wouldn't blink. Because
No. We were actually in the streets. Tony Pizza he did 17 years sleeping on the streets, not being in the streets.
Would be afraid of what somebody would do to him.
Right.
They got to start realizing that, again, there's a difference between want and need. If everybody left you alone, you don't think I would tell you, Aunt, come on, you gotta go, you know, try to get yourself.
Yeah, I want and need some money right now if you guys could donate, because I'm on here awfully late entertaining the living shit out of all of you.
Something you can't get nothing. I know that. I'm not an idiot. I know that if I had a business right now, they'd be on me like fucking frogs on a lily pad.
Frogs on a lily pad. As soon as I find out who you are, I'm gonna be on you.
Why? Why? Because they, you know, they're jealous and they're fucking fear. Instead of helping you, instead of holding you down with their foot on your fucking back, instead of helping you to leave you alone and to let you get a job, they won't. It's their new game. I'm telling you, you're Pac-Man 2.0.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I was a black guy,
Oh, fucking Armand. I know, right? I mean, we've talked about shit like this. We've talked about people who act like this and talk like this. Oh my God. It's fucking, it's infuriating. It really is. Oh my God.
a black guy would be a whole different fucking ballgame.
Well, number one, they would fear you even more because they'd be afraid that your friends would fucking find them.
In Tony Pizza's mind, black people have it made in America. Is that what I'm hearing? Like, because according to him, if he was black, life would be easier. I want you to think about that for a second. If he was black, he says life would be easier. I don't, again, it's an alternate reality. He doesn't live in the same reality the rest of us do.
They don't play around no more. You know, they got almost a card to get out of jail free. You know, they can get away with it. When you got a vowel on the end of your name, you know the old story, curse of the vowels. You know, they know that it's harder for somebody like, you know.
Well, I got $40.
What? Hold on. I had something crazy in my ear. Let me play this back.
They don't play around no more. You know, they got almost a card to get out of jail free. Try to get yourself something. You can't get nothing. I know that. I'm not an idiot. I know
You're
that
not?
if I had to try to get
Frankie says he's not an idiot, guys.
yourself something, you can't get nothing. I know that. I'm not an idiot. I know that if I had a business right now, they'd be on me like fucking frogs on a lily pad.
That's true,
Why?
Armand.
Why? Because they, you know, they're jealous and they're fucking
Armand, that is definitely true. Mad Jordan's and a Cadillac in her name, no doubt. Easy.
fear. Instead of helping you, instead of holding you down with their foot on your fucking back, instead of helping you to leave you alone and to let you get a job, they won't. It's their new game. I'm telling you, you're Pac-Man 2.0.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I was a black guy, it would be a whole different fucking ballgame.
The most recent video game that Frankie can reference is Pac-Man. All right.
Well, number one, they would fear you even more because they'd be afraid that your friends would fucking find them, and they don't play
Yeah, nobody fears Tony.
around no more. You know, they got almost a card to get out of jail free. You know, they can get away with it. When you got a vowel on the end of your name,
I missed it again.
if I had a business right now, they'd be on me like fucking frogs on a lily pad. Why? Why? Because they, you know, they're jealous and they're fucking fear. Instead of helping you, instead of holding you down with their foot on your fucking back, instead of helping you to leave you alone and to let you get a job, they won't. It's their new game. I'm telling you, you're Pac-Man 2.0.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I was a black guy, it would be a whole different fucking ballgame.
Well, number one, they would fear you even more because they'd be afraid that your friends would fucking find them, and they don't play around no more. You know, they got almost if I had a business right now, they'd be on
me. I'm not trying to do that. God damn it. I keep going fucking back. So Frankie just said that if Tony Pizza was black, we'd fear him even more because we'd be afraid his friends would come find us. That's not racist. That's not like in other words, Frankie's saying that if you had all black friends, they would go like kill somebody for you. Yeah, that's why am I not surprised to hear that from Frankie? Did you guys hear that shit? Now I want to hear if I could get back to the fucking spot once again.
0.0.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I was a black guy, it would be a whole different fucking ballgame.
Well, number one, they would fear you even more because they'd be afraid that your friends would fucking find them, and they don't play around no more. You know, they got almost a card to get out of jail free.
You believe this? Like, listen, guys, this is that Trump supporter shit. Do you realize that there is a large swath? I think tens of millions of white men who believe that the black people in this country have it easy and the white people are the ones being oppressed. You do realize that, right? Like, that's what Frankie's saying right now. That black people could commit any crime and they got to get out of jail free card. I guess he doesn't know anything about like crack laws and stuff like that and disparities in sentencing. I don't think he understands what the war on drugs was all about. I don't think I think he listens to a lot of Fox News and like Newsmax and stuff like that, and he's been led to believe that straight white men are the real victims. We hear this shit from those Trump idiots all the time. They're the real victims, and black people, it's smooth sailing for them. Like, like when the cop tells them, go ahead, give me your license, and then the guy reaches for his license and the cop kills him in cold blood. Like stuff like that happens constantly and shit. You know what I mean? Oh my God. It's amazing. They really think that. They're the biggest victims in the world. These fucking white Republicans, they think they are fucking the most oppressed people in the country. It's amazing. And they think that black people of all people have it easy.
You know, they can get away with it. When you got a vowel on the end of end of your name, you know the old story, curse of the vowels.
Are you fucking crazy, Frankie? I mean, I know you are. The curse of the vowels. So it's Italians that are oppressed, like John Gotti, like how he was just like an innocent plumbing supply salesman and he never did anything wrong. What is this guy, Angel? Like in the male form, if this guy's even a male? You serious? If you have a vowel at the end of your name, that's when you're nobody has Larry Bicuspy. Nobody, I assure you. Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. He really okay.
You know, they know that it's hard for somebody like,
Well, I got $40 from Afro Records again.
Well, you want to know something? God, whoever it is, God bless him.
Yeah, God bless him.
Afro Records? Is he a black guy? Because if so, according to Tony Pizza, he has it real easy. No wonder why he could donate. Money just probably gets thrown at him.
It's a man or woman that I don't give a fuck what color they are. They got a heart, and they can see through.
Unless they're one of those goddamn blacks, those goddamn fucking black motherfuckers right there, and sons of bitches, figgity diggity bootan. Fucking one of those cocksucking black motherfuckers who has a fucking get out of jail free card and gets all this money handed to him. As long as he's not one of those.
This fog of bullshit. This is, I mean, again, you don't have to be a brain surgeon to see what they're trying to do. And it's a dirty shame to allow them to do it. That's all. Whether you're on YouTube or you're off YouTube or whatever, you will always be my friend. And I will always try to help you the most I can.
Somebody said earlier, I think it was Anonymous Legion, maybe not, I'm not sure, but they said that this is a lonely man who has nothing but, no one but Tony Pizza in his life. And I believe it 100% after listening to this.
Man, I don't give a fuck what they do to me.
I mean, there's other people that are with us on that,
I understand. You believe me, I know. See, again, they're silly people. These people are silly fucking people. You know what I mean? It's like the guy showing off.
Tony Pizza's totally serious though as a person. Hold on, guys. Mr. Anonymous sent $20 and said, Frankie is an extreme disciple of the Tony Pizza temple. Now Frankie and Pizza should drink the Jim Jones Kool-Aid and let the chips fall to cleanse the earth. To cleanse this earth. What is that? I'm sorry, I can't read. I'm looking at the small email thing. Oh, I think the N was an accident. To cleanse the earth. Yeah. No shit. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous, for the $20. I appreciate you.
Off to his
I'm
girlfriend
all for them drinking poison Kool-Aid.
in front of the gorilla window.
Of course, they probably think Kool-Aid is a black thing, so I don't think they'll drink that.
And he's making fun of the gorilla, and he's beating on the window and giving the gorilla the finger, and fuck you.
Now he's talking about gorillas. No,
I beat your ass until the gorilla runs and smashes the fucking glass, and the guy shits all over his fucking girlfriend.
Right.
See, they don't understand. They don't understand.
This is a TikTok video he saw. I saw the same one, except the guy doesn't shit on his girlfriend. He just added that.
That
Just
calm down. That's it.
I'm so tired. This motherfucker, even behind a paywall, has got to talk about me.
Well, who's he going to talk about? He even admits himself, if he don't talk about you, he don't get no money. You are. That's what I said. You are the hottest game in town.
Is he talking about me? I said that. I talked about Canarsie the other night. Okay, I made $400 and something in cash, some super chats, and I think a couple of memberships and stuff. And then later on that night, I don't even want to tell you about the anonymous donation I got in the middle of the night. But it's the biggest cash donation I've gotten in probably a year. I did a show about Chicago a couple of weeks ago, and I made over $400 on that. I do shows about Tony Pizza, fuckface, and look what I've made so far. I've made $5 from Sally and $40 from Mr. Anonymous. So yeah, you're right. If you could show me a clip where I say I can't make money without Tony Pizza, I'll give you $1 million fucking dollars. I'll have to give you $1 a week for 1 million weeks, but I'll do my best to pay it off. Even if I have to live a few lifetimes.
Talk about you. You know that Joey, the San Diego guy. If he don't talk about you, who the fuck's he going to talk about? And now it's the big thing. Oh, we're going to find you, Frankie. What are you going to do with me?
Yeah,
really, what the fuck are you going to do
Maybe
with
we're
me?
talking about somebody else. Who's the San Diego guy?
First of all, reveal yourself before you want to go finding somebody.
Well, you would think here.
Yeah, exactly, okay. Frankie the Fister, reveal yourself.
Okay, this Robo guy. I watched his show one night, and this Robo guy's on there. His idea, okay, he's supposed to be a tough guy. Maybe he is. He's a one-punch guy. I'm this, I'm that. Maybe he is. Okay, I don't know the guy. But I know that when a guy tells me, well, what I'm going to do is I'm never going to let him know who I am, and then I'm going to come up on him in the blind, and then I'm going to fucking knock him out. Wait a minute. Why don't you just wait till the guy's in a wheelchair and then punch him when he's in a fucking wheelchair?
Yeah.
I know, Frankie the Fister, it's almost like 5 dudes rolling up on a guy when he's least expecting it and ambushing him and then jumping him, right? It's almost like that.
What challenge is that? When I grew up, well, there was none of this bullshit, but when I grew up, you looked at the guy, you told the guy, I'm going to beat your fucking ass, come outside. And you guys went at it and made the best man win, and that's that.
Right.
These guys want to beat.
Back in my day, I walked through 3 feet of snow to school and back every day. Yeah, okay. All right, Frankie.
Their chests like they're fucking King Kong.
I mean,
but yet in the same voice they say, well, we're not going to let them know what we look like.
Acting like King Kong. You mean like when Tony Pizza threatened earlier to kill 4 of us by himself?
I'm just going to go up on him. I'm going to knock him out.
Oh, he got $1.
I
got $1 bill.
Today,
what kind of man is that?
I was driving and I saw a guy look just like the ginger fucking fig in Vegas. I swear to God, the guy was like his twin. I hit my fucking brakes, and you know what I mean? Like, I was doing 60. I fucking hit I passed him. I looked, I said, what the fuck?
He means he hauled ass. He hit the gas and hauled ass.
You know what I mean? Fucking car banged the fucking right-hand turn, the first block he could.
That's right,
I wanted him to catch up to me.
That's what he's doing.
Well, I'm sure if it was him, he didn't. He had car trouble after that.
You know, it looked just like him. I said, holy shit.
All right, guys, how much of this do I have to listen to? We're at 54:17. You just take a picture of it so I fucking remember. If we pick back up tomorrow, which I have a feeling we might be doing. 54:17. Did that snap the picture? Yeah, it did. I can't do this all fucking night. I'm tired. And I've been on for an hour and 34 fucking minutes. Totally didn't plan that. Bobby Barbarian, $10. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. So, got dollar. You got dollar bill. If these bozos saw our friends FBS, they'd crap a solid gold brick. Oh my God. There's no question about it. They talk about your non-religion somewhere in there. Well, I mean, he mentioned in the beginning the atheist thing. I couldn't be more proud to be an atheist, guys. There's no way you're ever going to use that to insult me. You know what I mean? The fact that I'm a guy who, doesn't lean on anything, to help me make it through life, and that I believe in myself and not any invisible entity, is something I'm extremely fucking proud of. And it's gotten me, pretty far in life. I'm doing okay. So, that's it, guys. I appreciate all of you being here. To the 3 people who donated, thank you guys for your donations. Big donor of the night, Mr. Anonymous, thank you. And that's it, guys. I'm going to get going. Maybe we'll pick back up on this tomorrow, but I want to go to bed. I'm fucking exhausted. Every accusation is a confession. That's right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably around, what's tomorrow? Oh, shit, I got an appointment at 2:00. Let's shoot for 4. We'll try 4. All right, guys. Peace.